Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Yaje here, excited to share another gardening video with you. So tribe, I know I have been gone for a minute. I am sorry. A lot has been going on, but I'm back. I'm back with another video. Thank you all for your patience. So the last time I shared a video on this channel, a Hurricane Beryl, had come through the Houston area and basically destroyed my garden. It destroyed this fence as well. It made it very difficult for me to record videos. One of the reasons why I couldn't do videos. But yeah, the damage just took my motivation and my joy for gardening away. So the garden was abandoned for a little bit. So this video is just to give you updates on the garden and share with you what happens when you do not tend to your garden for a period of time. So if you like to see updates on my bitter leaves, water leaves, okra, ugu, and even kui, then stay tuned now and let's get started. Thank you. Tribe, you remember the bitter leaves I was working on back in June? This is what we have in September. So these are about 3 months old. So if you watch that video, you might remember that I had this idea to propagate bitter leaves and have bitter leaves growing along my fence. And so I saved some stems and I planted them in containers here. And 3 months after, this is what we're looking at. This fence of bitter leaves. So guys, it is not that difficult to propagate bitter leaves from stems if you have the stems. So look, just get in here and look. I have some growing in these fabric bags right here, which is not a problem because eventually the roots are gonna grow through the bottom of the bag and find the soil, which is okay. And then over here is where I created what is known as a sunken container garden. Basically, I made some holes at the bottom of these plastic containers. These are plastic containers. I made holes at the bottom and then dug the earth, buried part of the bottom inside, and created what is known as a sunken garden so that I can control the quality of the soil. Yet when when the roots grow, they can grow through the holes that I have at the bottom and then find the earth. That way my roots don't get, is it root bound? You know, when it starts growing around at the bottom of the container, not good. Plus, if the roots cannot find the soil, then it dries up. So this works perfectly when or where the soil is not all that good, like at the side of my building right here. This style of gardening works because you can control the quality of the soil. So guys, yeah, that's the update of my bitter leaf plants. I am very pleased with the outcome so far. Tribe, I need to show you something. So for the first time ever, I have cantaloupes in my garden, but look at what happened. So just when I thought I'd come back here and harvest a big juicy cantaloupe, I come here today and what do I find? This. This is so frustrating. So frustrating. Yeah. A big ripe juicy cantaloupe has been enjoyed by the animal, There's this other one right here, which I don't know if I should just go ahead and harvest it. Right now, I don't know if it's ripe, but I don't want to wait and find out only after it's been eaten. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just cut my losses and harvest this one. I don't know if it's mature, if it's ripe, if I'm supposed to harvest it now or not, but let me just go ahead and harvest it. Yeah. Go ahead and pick up the cantaloupe. Today is Monday, the 9th of September, guys, and this is a look of my garden, As you can see, it is still looking very lush. And that is because we've been having a lot of rain this summer. We've had a pretty good summer here in Houston, Texas, zone 9B now, for the past 2 months. July and August was very rainy, and as a result, the garden is still looking very fresh. We're going to go into the garden now and take a more detailed look of what we have going on. Tribe, we have an abundance of water leaves. All what you see here, all of these, all the way over there is what we know as water leaves. The scientific name is Talinum triangulare. Water leaves thrives in warm weather. So we had the warmth of the summer, we had some rain, and guys, as you can see, there's water leaves everywhere. I will be honest, I have not been keeping up with harvesting of the water leaves for two reasons. One, I didn't just have time to do it, but two, I wanted to save the seeds for harvesting. So today, I'm going to harvest the seeds first. I will harvest the seeds by just, cutting the flowers like so. So these are the water leaf seed pods. So I'm going to harvest the seeds, and then I will proceed to harvesting the water leaves. Guys, you might just try what has surprisingly done very well this summer, my peppers. Usually I don't bother with peppers throughout the summer because out here in zone 9B, it gets very, very hot in the summer, and the flowers will just dry up and die. But because we had rains this summer, that did not happen. And so I have still been harvesting some habanero peppers. As you can see, it's still producing peppers for me. I have habaneros. Here I have the scorpion peppers. I don't even know what this other one is over here, but it's another kind of hot pepper that I planted. Oops. So you see, my peppers are still producing well into the end of summer. I don't know, this is fall now. But yeah, I've had peppers throughout the summer. I did prune the peppers, some of the peppers, and guys, it has grown again. I'll show you in a minute, and it is also, producing fruits for me. Let me show you. Now, these are the other peppers that I pruned after harvesting, a couple of times. I pruned the peppers down like so, guys. I pruned everything down, but it has produced new branches and new fruits for me, as you can see, which is so, so exciting. This has not happened to me before. Usually I would harvest and then that would be the end of it because the summer usually is very harsh. So yeah, I still have peppers. Guys, let's talk about the okra. The okras have been producing tons and tons of okra pods for me. Usually I will harvest a top full every day, but I think it's coming to the end of the okra season because it is not producing as much, but I cannot complain because at this point I think I have a whole freezer full of okra. This particular okra that I have here is the Catawba Friedman okra, and I will highly recommend this particular okra because it branches, and because it branches, it produces a lot of fruits. I have just 2 plants here. This whole canopy that you see here is just from 2 okra plants. And like I said, I can harvest about a top full of okra almost daily just from these 2 plants. So yeah, I will highly, highly recommend these particular type of okra. And if you need to try this out, check the description box below. I'm going to try to link to this particular okra, the Catawba Friedman okra. Let's see. Okay, let's harvest this one. This okra is the Hill Country red okra, another type of okra that I highly, highly recommend because of the branching and because it is such a beautiful okra. Such a beautiful okra. This is just one okra plant that you see here, but look at all of the branches. Let me show you how beautiful this okra is. A thick, plumpy type of okra. It has this like burgundy color, like reddish burgundy color on it. Yeah, like I said, we're coming to the end of the okra season over here, but it produced a bunch of okra for me. Very pleased with this particular okra as well, and I'm going to link it up in the description section down below. The last time I made a video, we did not have a fence over here, and that is because it was damaged by the Hurricane Beryl that came through the Houston area. But I'm happy to report that now we have a fence. I think part of the reason why I was not consistent with the videos is because this was missing, and so it was difficult to shoot some videos. But yeah, we now have a fence over here, as you can see. Okay, tribe, let's take a look at what is left of the ugu or the fluted pumpkin. This right here, that's the fluted pumpkin plant. It did survive the summer. It survived the summer. I've been harvesting though. What will happen is the vine would usually grow and find this tree. So this tree has been helping me as a good trellis system for my fluted pumpkin plant. You know, the support that it needs. It will grow up the tree and then I will just harvest it. But yeah, it did survive this summer. I think because of the shade that we have here as well, because of the tree. But updates on the fluted pumpkin plant. This year, I was gonna just grow the fluted pumpkin for the vegetables. I was not trying to get it to flower and all of that. So I've been harvesting it pretty consistently. So I let this Cantaloupe plant go to seed. It's probably everywhere in the garden now, but I'm gonna try to just harvest the seeds at this point, or the flower heads, let me put it that way, for seed saving. So I have this bin here. I will just harvest everything and put in the bin. Just let it sit in my garage or something. Yeah. Next year. Woo. I know that there will be Cantaloupe all over the garden next year because I just let it go to seed like this. Whoa. Jamaican Cantaloupe. That's what happens when you abandon your garden. You abandon your garden for almost 3 months. This is basically what happens. Oh my gosh. It's okay. I have seeds. So if you're looking for Cantaloupe seeds, this woman has more than enough. Okay, so this is what we have, all the flower heads. I'm gonna let it sit outside for a couple of days so it's completely dry, and hopefully the seeds will fall to the bottom. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Tribe, take a look at the bitter leaves. These bitter leaves are doing so well. I have not harvested from here in quite a while, so it's due for harvesting. This is exactly what happens when you abandon your garden for a while. Things just grow wild. So in the case of the bitter leaves, it's okay, which is why I really think I should focus a lot of energy on growing bitter leaves, because, you know, even when you don't take care of your garden, it figures out a way to survive. So yeah, this bitter leaf patch here is doing very well. Let me show you another patch. See this other bitter leaf patch over here. This is a slightly different species of the bitter leaf. I started this, all of this here from seeds earlier this year. I've harvested maybe once or so, and this is what we have. It's looking good. I should be doing a big harvest sometimes this weekend of these bitter leaves. So yeah, I'm happy with the bitter leaves. Now let me show you the nkwi. The nkwi, if you are from Cameroon, from the northwest or western region, you should recognize this plant right here. So I successfully cultivated the nkwi plant in my garden. I think it is more than ready for harvesting. So for the nkwi plant, they eat the bark, what is it? The bark of the stems. That's what it's called, right? You peel this right here, and then you mix it with water and extract some thick, very viscous, slimy substance, mucilaginous. I think that will be the word. You mix it with some spices from the African rainforest, and it makes this thick soup that you eat with fufu. So I've been wanting to grow the nkwi plant, and I think I successfully grew it this year. This is nkwi from a stem, via stem propagation. I brought the stem from Cameroon back in January. I nursed it and nurtured it, and this is what we have 9 months later. Nkwi plants, ladies and gentlemen. The nkwi plant, right? So this right here, this tall plant right here is the green, what we call green, the amaranth. I let this one plant grow just for the seeds, just for the flower head, for seed saving. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this and save the seeds for next planting season, for the spring season. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please join our community, join our tribe by subscribing. Give the video a thumbs up if it added value to you, and say hello down below in the comment section to just welcome me back. Thank you all. We are going to do more gardening this fall. Look forward to more videos from your favorite gardener, okay? Have the most amazing day, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.